Exodus chapter 13. Then Yahweh spoke to Moshe, saying,
Consecrate, sanctifying to me every firstborn male, the first offspring of every womb among the children of Israel belongs to me, both of man and animal. It is mine.
And Moshe said to the people,
Remember this day in which you went out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. For by strength of hand Yahweh brought you out of it. No leavened bread shall be eaten. On this day you came out in the moon Abib, moon of green ears of barley. And it will be, when Yahweh brings you into the land of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, which he vowed to your fathers to give you, a land flowing with milk and honey, that you are to keep this service in this moon. 7 days you must eat unleavened bread, and the seventh day there shall be a feast to Yahweh. Unleavened bread must be eaten 7 days, and no leavened bread shall be seen with you, neither shall there be leaven seen with you in all your quarters. And in that day you shall tell your son, saying, This is done because of what Yahweh did for me when I came out of Egypt. And it shall be as a sign to you upon your hand, and as a memorial between your eyes, that Yahweh's law shall be in your mouth. For with a strong hand Yahweh has brought you out of Egypt. You shall therefore keep this ordinance in its season from year to year. And it shall be when Yahweh brings you into the land of the Canaanites, as he vowed to you and your forefathers, and gives it to you, that you shall set apart to Yahweh all that opens the womb, that is, every firstling that comes from an animal which you have. The male shall be Yahweh's, but every firstling of a donkey you shall redeem with a lamb. And if you will not redeem it, then you shall break its neck. And all the firstborn of man among your sons you must redeem. In days to come, when your son asks you, saying, What does this mean? Say to him, By strength of hand Yahweh brought us up, out of Egypt, from the house of bondage. And when Pharaoh stubbornly refused to let us go, Yahweh killed every firstborn in Egypt, both of man and animal. This is why I sacrifice to Yahweh the first male offspring of every womb, and redeem each of my firstborn sons. And it shall be as a sign upon your hand, and as frontlets between your eyes. For by strength of hand Yahweh brought us up out of Egypt.
And when Pharaoh let the people go, Yahweh did not lead them through the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was shorter. For Yahweh said,
If they face war, they might change their minds and return to Egypt.
So Yahweh led the people out by the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea. The children of Israel went up in armed ranks out of the land of Egypt. And Moshe took the bones of Yosef with him, because Yosef had placed the sons of Israel under solemn oath, saying, Yahweh will surely come to your aid, and then you must carry my bones up with you from this place. So they traveled from Sukkah and camped in Etham at the edge of the wilderness. And Yahweh went in front of them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead their way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light, so they could travel by day or night. He did not take away the pillar of cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people.